ERi-TV, dear viewers, welcome to English News Broadcast. These are the major headlines for today. Harvest collection popular campaigns conducted in the Central region. Seminar on law organized to students in Teseni subzone. Indonesia quake kills more than 50, injures hundreds and destroys homes. And Russia's Shiveluch volcano begins to erupt. On your local news, harvest collection of disadvantaged families has been conducted in several areas in the Central region. According to the public relation of the Ministry of Agriculture, 700 members of Musa Ali Construction Company collected harvests of 420 disadvantaged families from 16 to 18 November in the villages of Tzada Christian and Tzazega. The participants of the popular campaign expressed satisfaction for being part in the supporting families of disadvantaged families and pledged to continue the campaign until all harvests of disadvantaged citizens are collected. Likewise, 500 staff members of the Ministry of Land, Water and Environment collected 15 hectares of harvests of disadvantaged citizens in Wakaduba. Similarly, employees of PFDJ Central Office, PFDJ Cultural Affairs, Ministries of Agriculture, Tourism and Justice, as well as students and teachers of College of Education, collected harvest of 65 families in Adugombolo and Adisagdo. The participants of the popular campaign indicating that supporting disadvantaged citizens is part and parcel of the noble culture of the Eritrean people, called on others to follow the noble example. The beneficiary families on their part commended the support they have been provided. At a seminar organized to over 5,500 junior and high school students in the administrative areas of Fanko, Aligidr and Omahadjer, Teseni subzone, from 3 to 16 November, Captain Stefanos Kidane Mariam, commander of police station in the subzone, expressed on the significance of developing understanding on law and controlling crimes and offenses. Captain Stefanos said that the objective of the seminar was to develop the understanding of the students on law and encourage them to participate in the effort to control crimes and offenses. At the seminar, Sergeant Fitauzgi Gabra Mariam, head of crime prevention in the subzone, called on the students to refrain from committing crimes, contribute due part in the effort to control the prevalence of crimes and petty offenses, and report on time to nearby police station in cases of observance of crimes being committed. The participants of the seminars on their part, indicating the significance of the seminars in developing their understanding on law, called for their sustainability. The National Association of Intellectual and Developmental Disability of Eritrea organized meeting with heads and representatives of line ministries, administrators and public representatives in Massawa, focusing on treatment of citizens with intellectual and developmental disability. At the meeting, Mr. Razana Fisaha, head of social service at the Northern Red Sea region, said that the objective of the meeting was to develop the understanding of the public on issues related to intellectual and developmental disability. Lieutenant Colonel Burhan Bokhredzian, chairman of the National Association of Intellectual and Developmental Disability of Eritrea, on his part explaining on the cause and gravity of intellectual and developmental disability, indicated on the significance of developing the understanding of the public in general and that of foster families in particular on modalities of treatment of disabled citizens. Lieutenant Colonel Burhana also called on influential members of the society to play due role in transforming the wrong public perception and belief on the disability, indicating that previously citizens with intellectual and developmental disability have been facing enormous challenges due to the limitation of the association and lack of understanding of the public. Mr. Ismail Usman, representative of the Ministry of Labor and Social Welfare in the region, said that efforts are being exerted to support the disabled citizens and their caretakers. The participants conducted extensive discussion on a number of issues related to the disability and adopted various recommendations, including for conducting rigorous awareness-raising activities. The chairman of the National Association of Eritrean War Disabled Veterans, Mr. Gabra Brahani Yasu, passed away on 19 November at the age of 76. Veteran freedom fighter Gabra Brahani Yasu, who joined the EPLF in 1975, served his country and people in various capacities with commitment. After independence, veteran freedom fighter Gabra Brahan was vice chairman and later chairman of the National Association of Eritrean War Disabled Veterans. Veteran freedom fighter Mr. Gabra Brahan is survived by his wife and 3 children. The funeral service of veteran freedom fighter Mr. Gabra Brahan Iyasu will be held tomorrow, 22 November, at 10 in the morning at the Asmara Mardi Cemetery. Expressing deep sorrow on the passing away of veteran freedom fighter Mr. Gabra Brahan Iyasu, the National Association of Eritrean War Disabled Veterans expresses condolences to families and friends. That was all the local news, dear viewers. Coming up will be international news after the short break. Welcome back. A 5.6 magnitude earthquake killed more than 50 people and injured hundreds in Indonesia's West Java province today, with rescuers trying to reach survivors trapped under the rubble amid a series of aftershocks as night fell. West Java Governor Ridwan Kamil confirmed 56 deaths from the quake, whose epicenter was a town about 75 kilometers southeast of the capital, Jakarta, where some buildings shook and some offices were evacuated. According to the West Java governor, there are residents trapped in isolated places, hence the number of injuries and deaths will rise with time. Indonesia straddles the so-called Pacific Ring of Fire, a highly seismically active zone where different places on the Earth's crust meet and create a large number of earthquakes and volcanoes. On today's last report, the Shiveluch volcano on Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula has begun to erupt, the press service of the Far Eastern Region's Institute of Volcanology told on Sunday. Towering clouds of ash and glowing lava are spewing from the volcanoes on Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula, and scientists say major eruptions could be on the way. The peninsula, which extends into the Pacific Ocean about 6,600 kilometers east of Moscow, is one of the world's most concentrated areas of geothermal activity, with about 30 active volcanoes. The sudden new activity followed a strong earthquake on Saturday, news reports said. According to further reports, the volcano's last most powerful eruption took place in 2007. You're still watching us on ERi-TV, dear viewers, and now recap of today's major headlines. Harvest collection popular campaigns conducted in the central region. Seminar on law organized to students in the Seni subzone. Indonesia quake kills more than 50, injures hundreds and destroys homes. And Russia's Shiveluch volcano begins to erupt. Dear viewers, that was it for today. Thanks for watching and have a good one.